Hello YouTube, Al here, and this week I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to be modifying my Gibson. So, here we go. So, yeah, this is my 2013 Gibson LPJ. I got it new in late 2012 and they went new for $549, but I got this for about $360, I think. It was X-Demo or B-Stock, one of those. And it's got quite a lot of wear. I don't know if you can see, but up there it's got quite a lot of little nicks and dents from little bracelets either me or my mate was wearing when we've been playing it. Quite a lot of wear on the underside as well. Just from gigging, literally just from punk rock gigging. The one there as well. And I like how it started to come off on the edge there with a nice satin finish. So this is a maple neck mahogany body. I think it's 3 or 4 piece. A bit buckle rash. Yeah, maple cap. 498T and 490R pickups. PCB electronics switch, which is a little bit dicky. I had one of the pickups go microphonic at one point, and I got it repotted by Anderton's, I think. It was under warranty by Gibson still, so I just got them to pick it up, and then yeah, it got fixed and came back to me and it was all fine. So the one thing I've always hated about this, that's a bit harsh, but the one thing that's always been a bit of a gripe, to be honest, is the plastic pickup covers. I think they look a bit shit. Just a bit cheap. I mean, they could have gone with no covers, and it just annoys me that they went with these plastic monstrosities. And I've been looking into changing the covers off, and I'm reasonably sure of how to do it now. So basically, with a normal pickup, actually wait a second. So with a normal pickup, ignore all the screws stuck to the bottom. You have obviously you have 2 coils, and you have the windings around the bobbins and the electrical tape, and you can see you have the base plate here with the tabs on the side to attach in your guitar. Now the LPJ is a bit different in that it has the plastic cover on, and it's the plastic cover that has the tabs on at the side, and the base is kind of like this, but it's nipped off at the corners, and you don't have these. So I've bought some base plates. I think you can see where I'm going with this, so I'm going to see you in a second, and I'm going to have a look at what the pickups are like on the underside, and hopefully I'll take the covers off. So yeah, things that could go wrong. I could, whilst taking the pickup off, cover off, accidentally compromise the integrity of the wax, which would make the pickup microphonic again. Fantastic, don't want that to happen. I could break the cover, which isn't really a big deal because they're really cheap anyway, but to be honest, as it's a Gibson and kind of like my first big boy guitar, I really like it. I don't want to mess it up because it's kind of my baby. I mean, you know, even though the electronics are a bit dicky, and that's my excuse for messing with it, and I'm never going to sell it. So those are things that could go wrong, and I've got to be careful to make sure they don't go wrong, because it's going to be a blag to fix or get someone else to fix if it goes wrong. It should be an easy job. Internet says it should be an easy job. I've seen people do similar things. I can't find a single video on YouTube of someone doing this, so as far as I'm aware, this is a world first. So let's hope I don't bugger it up. See you in a second. Hello there. Okay, so I've got the guitar set up. I'm going to take the old strings off. One of them's already broken. As I said, the switch is a bit dodgy. The neck pickup doesn't always want to come on. It's been like that for quite a while, to be honest, which is why I don't play it too much. So I figured, while the string's broken, it's an excuse to mod it. So I've seen someone do this with an SGJ, and I've seen photos of people doing it to an LPJ. And there appears to be 2 different types of pickups depending on when the guitar was made. I think this will be the older type of pickup, but the construction's pretty much the same. The differences are so minor to not really make a difference to what we're doing. So I'll leave that till later, I was just faffing about. Some marks in there from when the bridge was lowered. Okay, so I'm going to take the pickups out and have a look at the bottom and check that my two base plates, which are 50 and 52, fit their respective pickups. Basically, I want to make sure I don't put the wrong pickup on the wrong base, because that would be really annoying. Do one of them, the other one doesn't fit. Moment of truth. That's cool, says LPJ there. Lovely bit of mahogany. And yeah, there we go with the hot glue. Just like I suspected. So you can see the corners are nipped off and that the tabs basically are part of the cover rather than part of the base. Now I suppose I could take this brass plate off the bottom and then put it on, but I'm not going to do that for two reasons. Well, three. One, it's going to keep the sticker on there, and two, it's probably going to bugger up the wax potting. And three, I like to keep everything all together anyway and not mess with it as much as possible because I like the way these pickups sound. And in theory, the plastic cover shouldn't really affect the sound, unlike a nickel cover or something like that, because nickel covers are being somewhat magnetic are going to influence the magnetic field of the pickup. Yep, 490R, 498T. So I'm definitely keeping these on there. Definitely keeping the stickers on there and the base plates. So what I'm going to do next is take them out of the frames, I think, and then we'll get to modding them. So see the plastic covers are just held on with hot glue, which isn't the best way of going about it, to be honest. Normally metal covers put on, then the whole thing's wax potted and that keeps the whole thing solid. Unless it's an open coil pickup. Gotta remember, thick side of the pickup ring towards the bridge, thin side towards the neck. That's how I'm gonna remember. I have been known to put these in the wrong way in the past, which is quite funny. Don't make any difference, it's quite funny. It looks odd. Still not quite sure why Gibson chose to put these plastic covers on. People have said that it's for cheapness, but to be honest, I can't see a huge difference because you have to tool up to make these rather than just using the standard pickup bases that people are already making their millions. So, I don't know, but I saw some 70s guitars, pictures of those with plastic covers, like an SG was one of them. So maybe it was partly for that sort of look, maybe it's partly for the EMG look. But I'm not a fan of these plastic bases. Pickup covers, I don't like the look at all. Or rather, I at least prefer open coils. Okay, so here we go. This is the part where I have to be brave and remove the hot glue. I'm just gonna get some pliers actually. I reckon if I get some needle nose pliers in there, I can just take the glue off. Maybe. Looks like we just pull out from around the side. Doesn't look like it's part of the pickup at all. Maybe. See where the glue is? It looks like it's just around the outside of the pickup. Doesn't look like it's really inside the wax. I mean, the hot glue would have melted the wax if it had been too much of an issue. Which, to be fair, might have caused some of the microphony. Now I think about it, that might have been enough to melt a little bit of the wax and compromise the integrity. Anyway, I might get a knife actually. No, let's use this. No, that's oh god, that was easy. That's come straight out. Well, that's easy then, isn't it? Simple job. I had a feeling that it's going to be this easy to do. Well, I was worried it's either going to be really difficult or impossible. I never thought it was going to be easy. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't go carefully. There we go. Okay, that was just around the edge of the pickup. I didn't touch the wire. I think that was okay. So this is going to come out really easily now, in theory. How am I going to pop this out? Oh, pull the wire. There we go. Hey, it's a slug coil. As it says online, all 4 slug coils. Well, that's beautiful. That's easily done. I'm just going to get these in. Got these out. I got these from Black Dog Music, by the way. I bought some stuff from them before, and I really like them. Yeah, I like some of the stuff I've bought. And the free picks aren't bad picks, are they, to be fair? These are nickel silver base plates, because I want it to affect the tone as little as possible, rather than brass, which was the other option. And I know for pretty certain that when Gibson went to brass pickup covers, that's when people started taking the covers off their respective pickups because it made them really muffled. So, we do the same one with this actually, just do this quickly. That one was half off, didn't have to do anything. The other side literally doesn't have any. So, I just pull them off. There we go. That came off so easily. Wow, okay. I thought it was going to be a struggle. I was really worried about the pickup tape around the outside and stuff, and not a problem, piece of piss. Okay, so there are 4 holes in here, and I'm going to see if they line up with the holes there. So that one looks like that will fit there, and this one, will that fit? Not around. Doesn't matter which way around it is. Yes, that'll fit, but I will have to take this tab off, so I've got the wire to fit, which again is what I saw online people had to do, so do that at the best angle I can to give it a good amount of room. Oh, got it off in the end, same with the other one, which is a bit battered, but whatever, it will do the job. So I know which one's going to fit which pickup. I can see the 4 screws and how they fit, so here we go. I'm going to start mounting them. To be honest, I thought cutting the tabs off would be the easy bit, and that turned out to be the hard bit, and I thought taking the covers off was going to be the, well, I thought that's going to be where it's all going to go horribly wrong, if it went wrong at all. And you know what, so far it hasn't gone wrong, so I just got to try and keep up that end, really. That being said, I think I might need a smaller screwdriver. Was it to get one? Give me a sec. It's a bit better. They're very small screws. I want to make sure I don't strip them and that they're going to go in okay. I think I'm going to leave the last one in. Come on. He will de-screw. He will de-screw. Maybe I need the big one to get it started. Ooh. There we go. You know what, probably is easier to use this. pros and cons with these mini tools. They can move, which is quite annoying. They could not move, i.e. rust up, which is really annoying. But the big handle on this doesn't half make it easier to basically push one way and unscrew stuff rather than have to hold on to something and slide around it. I suppose it depends what job you're doing. Yeah, I think his pickups have a maple bobbin, which is quite interesting. I didn't know they had maple. I assume they were made as cheaply as possible. Maybe that is as cheap as possible, I don't know. I don't know. I really want to see what's under this base plate. I really want to see. But I'm worried that if I take it off, it'll compromise the wax. Do you know what? If it feels loose, like it's going to come off, I'll have a look. If not, I won't. Doesn't feel loose, I'm going to leave it the hell alone. It's been like this since, what is it, 2013, and it's been fine. Tell you what, I'm going to file these edges off actually, give me a second. Just so it won't interfere with the wire. That's not, yeah, that'll fit. Let's see how it's going to line up with the holes. Oh, that's just like a dream. Oh no, it looks like I need to slightly, actually need to slightly pull this side out. One side, just a little bit. I do mean a little bit. Just to get it to slightly encapsulate the tape either side. Yeah, that'll go on lovely. It does sort of go on pretty tight, but I guess that's kind of a good thing. I'd rather it go on a bit tight than be loose and perhaps become microphonic, because of course the base plate is made of metal. And like a loose cover or a bit of wire that's free to move inside the pickup, it will cause it to be microphonic. If it's not, if it vibrates with the string and the air, and you know, it get picked up by the pickup itself, and you don't want that. My hands are getting a bit hot. I want to make sure they don't touch the wax too much. I mean, it's not going to melt the wax, that would be silly, but I'm just paranoid. It's quite simply my paranoia. I don't like these tags on there, by the way, because I feel like even there's brass little inserts in the plastic covers, they'll just break. Or strip or fall out or something. It's like an accident waiting to happen. It's like, why would you make something that cheaply? Especially when you've got cheaper guitars that just have no covers, that have proper bass plates for donkey's years. Yeah. Yes, 50% of the way done. Here You excited? I am. Okay, so this one again needs to be cleaned up on the edge. And I'm going to slightly crimp this, slightly wider open. There we go. Just pull that slightly wider apart so it should fit over the pickup a bit nicer. Yes, that'll fit. Good. So the 52 will be the bridge. That'll be wider because the strings get wider towards there, or rather narrower towards the nut, obviously. So it's 50 and a 52. Let's do the neck now. So it really is a shame these pickups don't have adjustable pole pieces, because that's what makes them look like big boy pickups to me. I mean, I tend to leave the pole pieces pretty far in. I find if you raise them, they tend to be a bit... Ooh, it's fine. If you raise pole pieces, I find they tend to be a bit midier, a bit pokier. Makes the pickup a bit more pokey. Yes, there we go. I don't know if they're a weird type of crosshead, like they're really, really small. This one's actually a little bit stripped, and that's before I got to it, so I think this is put in with a machine like... They're ever so small. Obviously they're made to just be put in once and then that'll be it. That's the fourth one. Don't put them all together, obviously. There we go. Now fix the bass. Tell you what, one last look before I put the bass on. That's what I have at the moment. Oh, where is it? Can't find it. There we go. I'm using me front-facing camera, so it's a bit ridiculous. So you can see that. You can see how it's nipped off at the edges. You can see where I've taken the screws out. This is the plate. I've cut the corner off. You can see how it's going to fit over the top. No, I still need to open it a bit this side, crimp it a little bit, so let's do that. No, that's going to go underneath, which is not what I want, so I need to crimp it some more. I'll do this side. Go. Is that even enough? I'll do the other side a little bit because I'm going to do a little bit, I suppose. trying to manually bend the bugger. Make sure my hands aren't too hot. Yeah. There we go. Right. We'll use this one. There we go. Check they're all screwed down as far as I think they'll go. I.e. just so the plate won't wobble, the screw won't wobble or whatever. That's the side done. They're all in, aren't they? As far as I'll go, yeah. So they're snug. I don't want them really, really tight. I don't want to damage anything. I want to be very careful with pickups. Bit along the side there, where it's touching that, I'm making sure that it doesn't interfere with the tape or wax too much if I can help it. So, this is for the annoying part. Got to put these back together now, which is going to be not so fun. So, already looking a lot nicer. Just got to screw in the screws at the corners. So, that's what it looks like with the covers off. Huh? Oh. Huh? Looks a lot nicer. And now time to put some new strings on it. And there you have it. The Gibson LPJ with the pickup covers off. Now I'm going to plug it in quickly and see if everything still works on it. It should do. I'm probably going to add some gain on an amp and just scream into the pickups. See if it comes through, because if it does, it means they're microphonic. Hey, 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 hey! Hey, 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 hey! Turn the volume up. Does it come through the amp? Hello, hello! Wah, 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 wah! Hello, hello, hello! Feedback, but it's not microphonic, not microphonic. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Nope, we seem to be okay. Sweet. Well, there you go. It works. Thank goodness. So, there you have it. That's my 2013 LPJ with the pickup covers off. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Al. Leave any questions down in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that nonsense. And until next week. Till next week. I'll see you next week. So, until then, makes sense now, see? Yeah. Until then, next week, I'll not be seeing you, but you'll be seeing me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.